All right, everybody. Today I'm going to do a quick walk around underneath the 2019 Corvette ZR1. I just picked this car up earlier today. As you can see, it's Sebring orange, blue calipers. I'll do a better walk around outside later. Right now it's raining and the car is all dirty. But I figured let's show a little bit of the underside, some of the engineering that went into this car. So coming around to the front of it here, first of all, there's your opening for your outboard radiators. I think everybody's seen that in kind of pictures. But what I had noticed before is if you see right here where I'm shining the flashlight, that's a brake duct. There's one on each side. We'll go underneath and show where it goes. But you can see there's a direct route for fresh air to go to the brakes. Here's the front radiator. There's your tow hook. Of course, your front cameras. If you go underneath, as you can see, it's also a wider open area going to the radiators. There's no secondary radiator underneath like the 2017 and later Z06s had. And then we're going to slide up underneath of here. And first of all, if you can see, let's see, I'll try to come around this way. If you see, there's a slope to the back of the splitter under tray. That's your underwing. So I'll see if I can get you an angle that shows it. So that basically gives you the downforce as air passes underneath the car. What I also thought was pretty cool was if you look right over here, we have the lower brake ducts like the Z06 had, but we also have a piece of ducting going directly from that hole in the front bumper to feed those ducts. So we've now again got that straight shot of air from the front of the car into those ducts, and then they're going to go up and into the brakes. I don't have the second piece attached yet that goes up into the back of the rotor, but you can see what that looks like. Other than that, underside of the car looks a lot like the Z06 did. If you go back here, there's your tunnel plate. In a second here, I'll go ahead and actually show you where the exhaust cooling ducts go. But you can see the, I guess those are secondary cats up in there. Let's go ahead and get that hardware and take a look. All right, so here we have a look at the, this is the track exhaust cooling hardware that comes with the system. They tell you to comes with the car, they tell you to put on the car before you go to the racetrack. You can see it just consists of a couple of these metal plates. And these plates go up on your tunnel here, your exhaust tunnel plate. And I imagine they're going to go something like that with supplied hardware. Probably not that side, probably this side. Or maybe not. Anyway, they're going to go to block off these openings in the tunnel plate up front. And then there's secondary pieces. Not sure if you can see, but yeah, they basically have an angle to them. So they're just little deflectors. And these deflectors are going to go up to catch air, feed it up into the exhaust tunnel where the exhaust is running through the middle of the car. So there's two of these, one for that hole and one for the hole behind it. So that's the exhaust cooling hardware. All right, and the last thing we're going to look at is going ahead and jack the car up, taking the wheels off. You can see I use these little reverse logic helpers to keep me from whacking the carbon ceramic rotor on the wheel and getting it off. And looking back in here, again, looks just like a C7 Z06. Pretty much same suspension parts, same lines. I don't notice anything different. Walk around to the front. And here you can see there's a grate here. I presume that's to let the air pass through the radiator out into the wheel well. Back here again, you see another scoop going into the wheel well area. And this is the one I pointed to earlier down here that feeds this lower duct. The lower duct you can see right here. That's where it normally stops. There's a second piece that's going to come up and go to the back of the rotor area here on the car. So that's it. Just a quick tour around the new C7 ZR1 up on a lift. Thought I'd show you some of the parts you can't see at the auto show. Have a good one. Bye.